Alright, so we have nearly everything in the game. But what if we had even more almost everything in the game? Because, I mean, there's gonna be stuff after this, but in the meantime, we're gonna be scouring over the earlier areas of the game and collecting everything we didn't get before. So once you have a decent amount of keys, the world is pretty much your oyster. We're going to start with the House of Sacred Remnants. So, in this room, past the spike traps, just gonna get through these wolf skeletons. Pardon me, guys, come on, come on, nope. Really, I shouldn't even be wasting my time, but I guess I just didn't want to be attacked by dogs while trying to look at a door. It's a problem I have. So with the yellow dragon key, we can obtain the Black Bishop. It increases attack. Kind of a boring relic. It's a good thing this isn't the only thing we're getting this episode, because that would otherwise be kind of anticlimactic. But yeah, as you can see there, the game will tell you when you complete an area, or at least fill out the map. I'm pretty sure it won't make note of items. Next off, the statue. I'm dumb and I got things mixed up, so you actually want to heat up the statue, remove zombies because they're kind of annoying, and once you've hit it a sufficient number of times, quickly switch to the Ice Whip, and it'll shatter. I feel like that should have been in reverse order, but that's just me. Anyway, could probably tell from the fade cut that took far too long, and from that we get the White Orb. So, what does the White Orb give us? Axe Trap, which is similar to Blade Tornado, except it's slightly better, I think, but it does that. Just some spinning axes that'll float in the air for a while, damaging anything that comes into contact with it. It's pretty helpful. It also stays in the air if you leave it in the air. We're going to need that function later on. So yeah, the White Orb. I was hinting towards that orb earlier, and now we have it. I'll be going over sub-weapons later, so we'll see what the White Orb does with everything else later on. So here we get the Wolf's Foot. The Wolf's Foot is a very important relic because it makes you go faster, which is actually the key to getting a few items, including one that's also in the Alchemy Lab, Anti-Soul Mysteries Lab. Damn it, I said the sensible thing, not the actual name of the area. So, this bridge collapses far too quickly to get past it without the Wolf's Foot, but with the Wolf's Foot, we're able to get the... I'm not gonna try to pronounce that, that's Megan Short? I mispronounced that, I know. Anyway, the less HP you have, the more strength you get. A bit of a risky item, but not bad if you happen to hang near death a lot. Though, the safer option, of course, would be an item that just allows you to raise your strength without the need to die horribly first. Anyway, Dark Palace of Waterfalls. I had to go through the Skull Chute to complete this one, because of the way the waterfall switches work. But I guess that doesn't matter too much. Our reward here is the item I was just talking about. The Dropnir. So that one just boosts your strength, you don't need to be hurt for it. If I'm able to find the exact values, I'll put them up on screen so you know how much of a boost you get for being on low health with the other one, but otherwise, you also need the Wolf's Foot here. And by the way, it was incredibly boring to have to do this area again. Like, out of all the areas, I kinda hated this one the most, because the thing I needed to get to was all the way at the end, which means I needed to repeat basically the whole area. And it's kind of a big area. It doesn't look it, and it's honestly not that big, but like, it was just retreading the entire garden, pretty much. And yeah, not a lot interesting happens on the main path once you've done it once. Most of the cool stuff in this section is just... oh jeez. Most of the cool stuff is off to the side paths. Oh well, anyway, we're gonna punch some swords for a bit. There we go, we did it, we punched the swords. Punched them real good. So, what's behind this, I believe, final door? Eventually, once I'm done smacking lanterns. There we go. Alright, so behind this door is... Saisei incense, so this one will recover our HP. It's a relic, so it'll burn down that magic, but it's a pretty good way to heal, provided you're not getting attacked that much. Of course, if you're getting attacked a whole lot, then it doesn't matter too much how much it heals. But if you want to save on potions, it's not a bad idea. So, we're back at the castle entrance, and yeah, that was the entirety of the cleanup. As I said, it was pretty short, because in terms of Metroidvania elements, Lament is pretty light on them, so I guess that's it for the item cleanup. Next time on Castlevania Lament of Innocence, we'll move on to doing important things this time. Like, I don't know, I guess we'll save Sarah.